What's going on? Welcome back to the channel over at Aaron's.com. This is one of those rent-a-center places. For those that are impoverished and want cool stuff, you go here and you rent stuff because you don't have the money to buy it outright. The price gouging, unfortunately, continues with these cabinets, specifically, in this case, the Capcom Legacy cabinet. This is insane. So there's a few things to touch on here. There's payment options for these cabinets that push the cost of these above $1,200, $1,400, and $1,500.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Which is crazy for a cabinet that costs $399. It's just astonishing to me that people would be willing to pay this much money for something like this. And I'm sorry, but it happens. That's why they market it. That's why these are out there, because I know someone will pay it. Because we want, a lot of times, what we can't afford. The price, though, you can buy this product at this price at a participating retail locations, $900 for a $400 cab. That's crazy. And it's engineered that way because they know that you don't have $900, so you'll just go ahead and finance the thing and pay a huge, huge markup. I think it's just insane. It really is just... When you think about it, it just requires a little bit of research. You know, back in the day when we were broke, when these rent-a-center places were all over the military bases and college towns for people that just didn't have any money, but they were desperate to get. Usually it's furniture, but now it's Arcade1ups. The price on this Buck Hunter Pro is insane. Just to buy it outright is $1,014, which is kind of a weird price point. Why not just make it an even $1,000 or $1,100? But in any event. That's crazy. And if you're hoping that the Pac-Man 40th anniversary is any better, well, sorry, you're out of luck. $900 for this cabinet, too, if you want to pay full price. Or don't worry, you can finance it and pay, well over $1,400 for 18 months. And then, almost $1,600 if you finance this thing for 2 years. I'm not mad at the store. I'm not mad at capitalism. This is great. I'm sort of a libertarian when it comes to this point. If you want to spend whatever you want to spend on these things, that's fine. Knock yourself out. What bothers me about this whole thing is because of the scarcity of some of these cabinets, legitimate fans will pay that price because they think that's the only way they're going to get their hands on one of these cabinets. And that's sad. And that's, Arcade1up is partially to blame for that. Not just the lack of supply, which is understandable with the beer bug and all that stuff going on, but the fact that... there's no communication to us as consumers. And to be perfectly honest, I expected more from you, Mr. T. I pity the fool who pays these prices. And you, sir, well, you should be ashamed of yourself. So yeah, disregard Mr. T's endorsement of this this store. This is really just not something you should be doing. You should not pay these prices in any way, shape, or form. Do not do this. I know I normally don't tell you what to do with your money, but I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. And if you dig further into their website, the word arcade doesn't return any different results. But if you type in pool table, just for like a price comparison, you can get an 84-inch pool table. Let's click on this thing, see how much the price is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Almost the same price, just a little bit more than that Buck Hunter Pro. That's crazy. $1,100, a little over $1,100 if you buy this thing outright. You're looking at $1,800. I don't know. In some ways, the pool table would make a little more sense. Well, it makes sense if there's free delivery. Those things are heavy. I don't. This just sort of. It's really sad that people are actually put into these positions where they just don't have the ability to find these cabinets. But when you're talking about the big Buck Hunter or the Buck Hunter Pro, or even the other version of this cabinet, these things are currently available. Swing on over to Best Buy's website. They're there. You can get them all day long. Same exact cabinet for $550. Borrow some money. Sell something else. Pay cash. Pay $550 and you're done if you really want to get one of these. I just don't understand why anyone would pay that price just to finance it. It's insane to pay over $1,000 more than you need to. It's just not necessary. So yeah, here we are, just sadly one of the few ways you can get your hands on a legacy cabinet. I'm not a big fan of these cabs. Other people are, and I feel sorry for the guys and girls out there that want this thing and just can't get it, and they feel like maybe, well, Aaron's has one and it's in stock, and yeah, it's a little bit more than I want to pay, but it's the only way I can get my hands on one, and that's sad. If they had some reassurance from Arcade1up that, hey, in a couple months, these, we're going to get some new ones coming out to you. Don't worry, you're going to get to pay that $399 price tag. You won't have to pay these inflated rates. Now let's hope that reassurance can come in the form of an E3 announcement. I'll see you next time.